Welcome to the lesson Arrays Part 2. In Part 1, we learned how to declare an array, how to insert or remove elements from an array. In Part 2, we'll learn how to sort arrays, how to filter elements of an array, and what is a map function. So let's get started. Let's declare an array. Variable num array is equal to 5 minus 2, 0, 9, minus 7. Okay, so how do you sort an array? Sorting an array is reordering an array under a specific criteria. So let's try to sort num array in an increasing order of numbers, so that the 0 minus 7 is at the first place, and then minus 2, then 0, then 5 and 9. So you write array dot sort start of curly bracket, end of curly bracket. The action will happen between the curly brackets. Uh, Note that dollar zero is used to denote an element that comes first, and $1 is used to denote the element that comes after in the array. So we want num array to be sorted in an increasing order, so that the first element is the smallest. So the first element has to be less than the next element. So this is how this will sort it by increasing order. We are essentially saying that the element that appears first has to be less than the element that appears after. So this will sort the array in place. So the array has been sorted now. See, we have minus 7, minus 2, 0, 5, 9. Similarly, if we wanted the array to be sorted in a decreasing order, we would have used greater than sign instead of less than sign. Greater than sign because we want the first element to be greater than the next element, so that we have a decreasing array. Similarly, other than increasing and decreasing, we can do other order as well. For example, if we want the array to be sorted by the decreasing absolute values of the numbers, we can do that as well. Num array dot sort absolute value of the element that appear first, that is $0, has to be greater than absolute value of $1. So this is sorting the array in an order where the absolute value of the number that appears first has to be greater. In that the absolute values, it is the decreasing order of absolute values. So let's run the array and see what happens. So 9 has the largest absolute value, minus 7 has followed by the minus 7, which has absolute value of 7, then 5, minus 2 has an absolute value of 2, 0 has an absolute value of 0. So the idea was to tell you that you can sort an array in any order that you can conceive. Okay, so that was sorting an array. What is filtering an array? Filtering an array is to filter out or to create a subset of the array based on a certain criteria. For example, we can desire that num array be filtered such that we only retain elements which are greater than 0. So how do you perform such a filter? You do num array dot filter, and you say that the elements in the array, which will be denoted by $0, okay, they have to be greater than 0. So that is filtering the array. Note that sorting was sorting the array in place, but dot filter does not filter the array itself. It returns a new array. So you have to, if you want a num array to be replaced by the filtered array, you can say num array is equal to num array dot filter this, or better yet, you can create a new array. Let uh, positive array is equal to this, and now positive array is supposed to contain all the positive elements. So 5 and 9. If you wanted 0 to be included as well, so you can do greater than equal to. Greater than equal to. So the order is first you put the inequality and then equal to. C, we have included 0 as well. So positive array contains the non-negative numbers. Uh, for some reason, this was slowing down the calculation. So let me just you know comment this out, so that now obviously the positive number array will be a little different, because we have commented out these steps. Okay, so how do you, what is a map function? Map function actually maps the current values of the array to a new values based on a criteria. So you can map these values into their squares. For example, you can say positive array dot map the current values which are denoted by $0 and take their square. So positive array will be mapped to their squares. So we'll say variable square array is equal to positive array dot map, and this is will return the squares of each elements in the positive array. The first element will be 5 square 25, 0 square 0, 9 square 81. So this will be uh, let's print square array. This will be 25, 0 and 81. So this is how you use the map function. It is very handy when you have to map or sort of convert the current array into some other array based on the criteria. For example, you want the squares, you want the numbers to be halved, you want to take the square root or whatever. So these were the three basic concepts on arrays: how to sort, how to filter, and how to use map. Recall that in sort, the number of elements remain the same, and filter, the number of elements are less than or equal to the number of elements in the original array, and the map also, the number of elements remain the same. Thank you.